spawning in the blue color, playing as the dwarves, which is a huge change for this guy. This is Geko. He almost always plays humans. I'm shocked. On the other side, we have got Laventus playing as the pink trolls. And for the heroes, we've got the High Hierophant as well as the Plaguebringer. Very cool. Typically, this is how the matchup goes. We should be seeing a lot of sentries from the dwarves to try to take down the big chunky troll units one by one. No wasted damage should exist. But yeah, this is the $400 Season 2 Finale tournament called Heart of the Inferno Golem for SpellForce 3 here at Meta Place. A combination of several other tournaments. And pretty hefty prize pool for this game. In fact, this is the biggest community held tournament that was ever held. And guess what? Next season is coming along. That will be even bigger. We're calling it the Paragon's Return Pro League. And that will have a $500 main event with 3 qualifiers. So that will be even bigger. It's happening soon. First tournament will be February 25th, so keep checking our website for it. Now these guys will be crossing the map directly, it looks like, the build loaders. Meanwhile, looks like 4 tree choppers? 3? Can't see the 4th one yet, but there's 2 hunting huts and 1 stonebreaker. It will happen. I guess he's trying to upgrade the sector first. Fair enough. Oh, lots of damage going through on the High Hierophant, including a smasher hit. Fire Totem gonna be annoying. But it looks like Laventus has this under control. Pushing back the Hierophant pretty hard. She doesn't have a whole lot of resistances. It's a grand total of 0. And then you've got this disease which further lowers it. Brutal. Now, Laventus will be comfortably walking up here, not going to leave behind the Smasher as he doesn't want to accidentally lose it. We've got a Charburner in the main base for Geko, which is going to mean slower income for food, but he has enough for now, especially seeing as he wasn't actually training any axe wielders, which you normally would see one. We got double Stonebreaker in the second base, but the first base obviously had the triple Stonecutter. That is totally normal. Now, by now, Laventus should have placed the 4th tree chopper. And it's a 3rd hunting hut, not a 2nd stonebreaker. So it's gonna be stonebreakers down here, I assume. But Laventus is not too worried about that right now. 8 wood is available, so that should be one. It's gonna be a hunting hut instead, so very food heavy. That should mean constant smasher production, as these boys are pretty expensive. Costing, what was it again? Is it 12 food? Yeah, it's 12. Geko doing what he can to take down the undead. This is gonna be level 3 for him, I believe. No. The next creep camp is gonna be level 3, sorry. Didn't take it yet. So we've got the standard kit. It's kill shot, it's scatter shot ammunition, it's totem of flames, brute force 1, and deep waters. 2 shots per attack so long as he has scatter shot ammunition enabled. Has to keep recharging that thing though. And we've got a crossbow. Need half fury equipped right away. That's all his gold, so very nicely worked out. I love how satisfying those numbers are, by the way. You just precisely have the money after 2 creep camps to buy the next weapon. It feels so good. We've got the Plaguebringer coming down here to also creep, but he was a bit faster with the creeping thanks to the help from the Smasher. That's why it's so important to make that early unit. Now here is Laventus taking his home eye banner. He's gonna have probably another Smasher at least. Excuse me, he's left some Smashers behind. Is he gonna teleport back and just go to the side and take the... Oh, that is interesting. I've not seen this before. Dude, I love this tournament so far. We're seeing new strats, new pathings. It's not just people going for the same thing over and over again. Geko is coming home. He's playing more standard than Laventus for sure. Minus the initial axe wielder, that is. Or lack thereof. But yeah, Laventus is pushing through the middle. And might break another barricade. I'll lose my mind if he does. Should teleport back here, right? No. Teleport back down here. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Crazy. I'm going insane. He's doing it. Break through the barricades, Laventus. You can do it. You were the chosen one. No barriers will stop this man. Let's go. That's gonna be a lot of scrap available to our troll player, as these what would be normally iron bases actually have a ton of scrap right here. Medusa are tough girls, and they're gonna take down that axe wielder. It's a big loss for Geko to kick this off. And I guess Laventus has not had enough. He's breaking through another barricade. Tell you what, this sector doesn't need to be actually purchased. Like, when you play trolls, you can just place your scrap hoard anywhere. You make the scrapper, you send it wherever you want. This sector is irrelevant. It was easy XP. Laventus is level 4 only, so that's a little awkward though. It would have been nice to have like a Medusa camp still before all this. But now here it comes to pressure, and I guarantee it, at some point, Geko will have to come back to teleport here. As Laventus will just take down his buildings otherwise. Where is Geko? Currently waiting, but he's gonna teleport in with just a handful of units. He hasn't had yet his population explosion, and it's gonna be difficult to take this. They're currently at the same level roughly. Geko has picked up a thing or two though. He's got some points available right now, but he's got Bonebreaker, which will knock down enemies. In the case of trolls, that is more of a stun. Too big to knock down with tiny pesky arrows. More like toothpicks. Yeah, these brittle bones wouldn't know. Medusa Impaler with the slightly bigger toothpick here. Hurting the Smasher a little bit. But yeah, it's still not a huge deal. Like, these Smashers will regenerate, especially if they get to use this healing fuel in the middle of the map. Axe wielders though need to be a little careful, man. This is the second death to a creep. Don't make a third death happen. Oh god, it's happening. Oh god. Oh god, that's 3 of them down. And yeah, here's a level 5 Plaguebringer, by the way. So now, Plague Orb is unlocked. That's gonna be doing some massive damage to everyone that has a disease effect. We've got level 2 of that. We also got level 4 of Brute Force, so that's plus 40% damage. But Laventus says that is not enough. We're going for the Storm Wyvern too. Interrupted with the Plague Bolt, but doesn't matter. The lightning goes through anyway. And the Smashers will be taking the full brunt of that. Down it goes. Bad Drogon. What did we get? 10 resistance shielding amulet. 11,500 gold. Laventus is going to the shop, I bet. There's plenty of shopping to do. He's still in tier 1, but that's no big deal because the trolls do have Skull Crushers available right now. So these big boys will upgrade to slightly bigger boys. Get trained and equipped. Oh yeah, Skull Crusher. Gonna be cleaving damage. Where's the hero again? Oh, did we just... Laventus? Please equip. Please spend. It was nice to take down that base, but... You know. Okay, we should have level 5 for the Hierophant. We do. Barrage has been unlocked, and it's 4 points in Brute Force, no points in Scattershot Ammunition level 2. That's losing 1 extra arrow per shot. I'm not sure I love that. Skipping out on it. We've got double stone halls, so sentries are gonna be made, but they're not in too big numbers. I think it's possible that Geko went a little bit too wide. All this resource could have been used for maybe 2 more stone halls and a lot more sentries. Right now, Laventus is looking very well equipped to take this on. 70 population to just 27. The man's too strong. Nobody can stop him. He's got scrappers on the scrap pile. How much scrap is there again? Looks like 250 is what it was. And he's got 2 scrappers. Once he gets a 3rd scrapper, he's going to want to have a 2nd scrap horde too, which he does. He does have that. Then he can also go with the scrappers to the middle. There's 250 in each of these corners of the fountain platform. Now, are we gonna see tier 2 from the dwarves? They're gonna need something, like... So far, it's just not enough stuff. Upgrading this sector is gonna be good. The barrage was really nice from the Hierophant. Hitting almost every single guy, but you need the actual kills. Ooh! Corpse explosion plus the disease, plus the, what's it called again? A plague orb. That did so much work, and I'm not sure we're done yet. It looks like there's a lot more where that came from. Smashers and Skull Crushers working hard on that frontier post. They're gonna take another barrage. Several kills should go through here. Corpse explosion, however, will kill off most of these dwarven units. And it looks like, oh, that is so annoying when a troll unit has like 50 health. Oh my god, you worked so hard to damage them. But just nothing's happening with it. But even if all these weak ones were picked off, that's just 4 fewer units. Even then, Laventus has got enough to keep going. But with all of them alive, if I'm Geko, I'll think about resigning, I think. The entire map is pink. Geko only has this. He's not getting tier 2. He doesn't have more barracks on the way from what I've seen. Okay, he did. That's good. And they're mostly done. So if he ever has a chance to get back into this, it's after he spends all this money. Then hopefully he gets a good fight. But for Laventus, I don't think this is scary at all. I think Geko needs to force mistakes at this point, and then maybe there's a chance. Maybe. He's got Ring of the Sacred Rite bought from the shop. Please don't forget to equip this time. Okay, we got it. Shielding Amulet. Cooldown reductions. More armor. This is now a chunky Plaguebringer. Don't want to mess with him. Or else. Follow the boys. They're all full health now. So the boys are gonna do what they want. And take Brittlebone stuff. Heard it's all pretty shiny. Especially this dwarf stuff. Who knows, maybe they have some moon silver toothpicks. Or tusk picks in this case. They probably would just use something to sharpen those. Do these guys even have teeth? How does it work? How does it all work? So Geko's wondering, as He sadly couldn't figure out his race properly for this match. There's a massive amount of float. This isn't just not gonna work out. Laventus chases him off the map. If she can only make it through the door. Oh no, it's locked. Who would have thought that? Damn. Okay, this is so game over, guys. I don't know how to make it more clear. Laventus is gonna take over everything. He's gonna get as many wall breakers as he wants, and he can go to the main base. Oh my god, he just exploded all the workers. Blazes. That's it. 1-0 goes to Laventus, but it is a best of 5. Geko can still get his things together. He can go humans or orcs or maybe something he's more experienced with. This is the first time I've seen him go dwarves. I think it was a mistake in such a big stakes tournament. We'll see if he can recover. Well, I guess I did summon this, didn't I? Geko is now playing as the orcs. Here in the blue color. And on the other side, Laventus is playing also as the orcs, but in the pink. It gives him power. The occultist is going to be the hero for Geko, and we've got the Goblin Warlock on the other side. He's just going to skip through this as the Karak can finish off the undead easily enough. Still gets the XP, can pick up the gold later. Fair enough. A Chain Lightning combined with the Fire Totem will finish off the undead quick, and he can just get on with building the standard. He'll be... He has picked up the gold, it's fine. Going for the cutthroats now. They're actually blocking the flag spot, so that is super... They keep blocking him. That is so annoying for Laventus. He's trying to be efficient here. But man, you're all in the way. Well, both of these heroes are pretty good at creeping. So there will be no problem on either side of the fence. Trying to go through the middle here. It looks like Laventus is advantaged to me. Should be able to take the flag first. Geko, yeah, he kind of knows that. He's gonna go north. Yeah, it's better this way. I guess when you do use the Demonic Pact, you end up being a little slower because it sticks around for so long and you just can't get out of it with the occultist. So you lose a little bit of time doing this. And also Laventus pulls in the Revenants with his Warg, and they're gonna now pummel this clan standard. Oh, he's using his hero to tank it. Dude, Laventus will take the entire side of his map. Not his own map, Geko's side. Which is really bad news. We can talk about the hero builds a little bit. So Geko here, I think he's gonna lose his hero, man. Pop the potion, so never mind. But yeah, he's got Demonic Pact, that's a big aura. Gives him a lot of extra attacks. It's 110% extra. He's got Nullify, which he used to pull in enemies. And he's got Blood Sacrifice, which applies bleeding to enemies, but he doesn't have Blood Confluence, with which you leech from enemies. He's got instead Death Resilience, as well as Brute Force. That, Blood Confluence is a must. Now Laventus, or Laventus, over here, has taken a lot of sectors, as you can see. He's well ahead of Geko. This used to be a spot with creeps, so that is experience denied to Geko, by the way. A big deal. We're looking at Chain Lightning, Life Bloom, Totem of Sparks, double Arcane Force, and double Deep Waters. So this hero is already pretty well equipped. And there's gonna be more where that came from. If I'm Laventus, I'll definitely bully the... No? He's not interested in the creeps there? Well, to be fair, just by killing the normal creeps, he would have been, like, very close to level 5, I think. Denying this to Geko is already a huge deal. In the main, they had completely normal builds with 5 lumber mills and 2 hunting cabins, and then the stonecutter came much later, I assume. Funnily, Geko is expanding a lot, getting tier 1 scouting posts, which are a little inefficient, to be honest, because they give 3 workers, your buildings take 2 workers, so you have like 1.5 buildings. What you really want to do is upgrade these to frontier outposts, then you get 6 workers, then you can make 3 buildings, fully occupy them with workers. That's the way. Oh my, the occultist gets interrupted and has to keep chugging potions instead of using the blood thing. Okay, cuts down some of these baddies, and now he's gonna have to get away because he's getting weak. These Laventus will end up losing the Warg Rider, I assume. Oh my god, Geko almost lost the hero, just barely survived there, and is nowhere near getting Blood Conflicts back because the cooldown on this thing is huge. It should be, because the hero gets back all his health in the middle late game when he's surrounded by enemies. So that makes a lot of sense. I think it's time to lose the hero here. Just take down a skelly or 2 and he should be good to go. But while I'm talking, Laventus has taken the entirety of the map. He's very damn close to level 5. Unlocked himself a healing totem, by the way, as well as Totemic Might, which gives armor to nearby friendlies when a totem is around. Occultist has 6 health. Geko made it happen just by running around his scouting post. His economy is very much in the floaty direction. So I would say it's fair to say Laventus has a major economic lead. He's going tier 2. You know, when you have resources in the bank, you're not spending them. If you're not spending them, you're not gonna have infrastructure. Look at how few actually fully built bases Laventus has. It's not that many. Instead, he's going for efficiency with frontier posts where he can. And he's got all of these flags conquered. He's almost level 5. He's got a handful of scoundrel. He's gonna buy some stuff, I assume. Armor. Weapon 2? No, it's gonna be potions. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, with all these scoundrels, he can just take on the skellies. Get level 5 from that. Summon the Golem. And go on a rampage. Let's see. Nice Chain Lightning. Revenants will fall very shortly. The Scoundrel getting healed throughout this, so none of them are going down, which is very nice for such a cheap unit to be able to essentially fully tank this entire creep camp. Ah, you're not going to summon that with the Revenants around. He's already trying to get the big boy out. But yeah, the Revenants have an interrupt on their big Claymore swords. Looks like Occultist was also able to get stuff going. Triple Brute Force and Death Resilience level 2 is gonna make him pretty tanky. He's also got the Ceremonial Armor. He's starting at 30% resist here. 40 for the higher ones. And as Death Resilience is activate, gets even better. Funnily, Laventus didn't actually summon the big boy. So all of these counters are currently not burning, which is a problem. Okotes gets up to level 5 and should have his blood abilities ready to go. But there is the bound Inferno Golem, and it's gonna be tough to deal with this boy. He's pretty damn strong, but at least he's starting to bleed here. It's one of the advantages of having the Occultist, as you can constantly put damage on this one. But Laventus has been tier 2 for a while. The Risen Karak has been up, and I assume the iron mining will begin very soon, or has even started already. Let's just take a super quick look before Laventus actually goes hard on the attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I counted 6 iron mines. So that's a lot. Hunters are bound to happen very soon. Oh, that's a really nice set of goblin kills there that we just seen. Coming from both the blood explosion ability, Sanguine Burst. And then the aura itself applies bleeding, which slowly kills enemies. So well done by Geko there, thinning out the numbers. But Geko has, Laventus has a lot more where that came from. Geko for the moment with the population advantage should be able to keep this going for a little bit. But then the lightning comes in, and the burning damage from the Bound Inferno Golem kind of matches what the Occultist can do with the bleeding. All to be taken quite seriously. Another Chain Lightning will kill several goblins off. And now the number difference, it was 90 pop a moment ago, and now it's just 52 for Geko. Like, that is how good this blazing heat is. Blazes. As for Chain Lightning, it currently does 144 damage. Let's check on this guy. The Blood Like Tar's bleeding does 6 per second. Sanguine Burst is a total of 390. That's a burst damage. This bleeding, I think, is just the same, right? No. This bleeding is much better. This is 16 per second from the Blood Sacrifice. The Confluence is just 130 leech per target. That's a lot. That is definitely a lot. We got the first hunters out from Geko, and I'm sure that Laventus will be on it as well very soon. A 26 Scoundrel. He's just pumping Scoundrel, dude. He must be mixing it. There's no way. Okay, he is mixing. Inferno Golem goes down, but the next one is back up. Very thematic for our tournament, which is the heart of the Inferno Golem. That's what we called it. And this boy is right there on the promo material. It's funny because we decided on that name well before everything. Before this boy got there in the got moved into the earlier game. It was originally actually about the big creep on the map that some maps have. Not this one. This one doesn't have big creeps. But like Empyrean Coast does. You'll love that. Okay, Okotis is back to full health. Dealing some pretty good damage again, but it looks like Laventus' numbers are starting to show their face once more. His hunters are growing in number. Geko will need to somehow find a way to keep up and to keep pumping as well. Units. He's not got the population. It's going to be so important to upgrade these scouting posts. I hope he just does a cycle and then spams like there's no tomorrow, because those goblins, as well as actually Wargs, would be a not bad addition here. Would love to see it. This is real gaming, as Laventus would say. He's just got such a huge map advantage right now. Controlling this much at once is always nuts. I think that Sanguine Burst did absolutely nothing. What just happened? It looks like it missed. Oh no. Well, this is a big problem because those hunters should be able to just do a lot of damage with all this meat shield in front of them. Geko keeps having to retreat, getting hit by chain lightnings, getting hit by the blazing heat of the bound Inferno Golem. And the scoundrels themselves do non-negligible damage too. Occultist is nearly dead. In just a few more hits, he goes down 120 health. Oh my goodness. The poison stopping him from actually regenerating himself. Not gonna completely go down, but like it's gonna get low, this hero. Scoundrel now surrounding the fortified outpost. If Laventus could spare a few more units for it, it will go down even faster and kill fewer of his tech stuff. There it is. Can heal up everybody. By the way, this healing also works on the Inferno Golem if your super wants to do that, but I think it's back off cooldown already. Yeah, it doesn't have that long of a cooldown, only 2 minutes. But yeah, this map control situation has been just too tough. Laventus has a smaller float than Geko, despite having had the majority of the map and has so much income now compared. Occultist is now gonna have to leech some more health, but I'm not sure he can actually. I think he just did. Actually, it is no, there it is. He moved it around. Blood Confluence is 20 seconds away. Is Laventus just gonna get a kill? Geko trying very carefully to keep this hero alive, but with Laventus already upgrading his base, trying to take over Iron Mines, he might even wanna put down all the towers that he can here to just further push his advantages. Pushing very, very hard with countless hunters right now, and Geko is going to tap out. That makes this a 2-0, putting Geko on match point. He has to bring this back, and soon. Reverse sweep is what is being called for at this point. Heroes did equivalent damage, but look at the sector count difference in the graphs. That's just brutal. Resources gathered immediately shows how big the difference was, and that just correlates with the army size difference too. And that's that. Here we are with game 3, and playing as the pink dwarves actually. Laventus switching it up. Here he is. In the blue color we have got Geko. Playing as the elves, so he's also switching it up. Different races the whole time for both players. Love it. Got a ranger here. And a high hierophant on the other side for Laventus. They're gonna be going through the sides. Not in a rush to get the front sector. Wolf is out for Geko. And the build order is a triple woodcutter and a single hunting cabin. So it's a very standardish game. We've got triple stonecutter as well for Laventus. A hunting cabin. And we'll see about the next one. I think he's gonna be interested in upgrading this sector, maybe. It's fine for dwarves to skip the first one. You don't need this, you need stone after the initial basis build. Of course, he's still gonna come through the middle because he doesn't want it to be stolen away by the elves. The elves have quite a bit of rushing power. Especially the ranger can make a mess of your base. shut down stone mining operations hard. You don't want that. Stone is how you build all your buildings as dwarves, so losing that is usually a bit of a sacrilege. Just be too far behind if that happens. But yeah, easy kills on the undead. And she's off to better things. I don't see any axe wielders. Yeah, the mole rider is just chilling in the corner now. Should be able to go after the woodcutters later. The workers, that is. Not the building. And here's a fire totem. So, checking out the skills of Laventus. That is a fire totem. We've got a bone breaker. We've got a scatter shot ammunition. We've got a kill shot. Double deep waters and brute force. So, all in all, very standard left side. No totem shenanigans. As much as I'd love to see it. And he's gonna teleport right away home to the stonecutters. Two of the workers have been killed by this pesky scout, but Laventus quickly takes it down. Now, it's not over though. Here's the ranger, here's the wolf, and together they can kill workers very effectively. As you can see, that's already 4 total worker kills. We're gonna go up to 5 here. Laventus should have probably rung the bell there. He's got more available now. But he's also got 18 stones, so he's ready to place his next building. At least he has the basis for it, so that's good. But it looks like I just missed the shot by the ranger that went down on the stonecutter workers. So she's gonna have to follow that up with something. The wolf gets resummoned and continues on that rampage. Meanwhile, Laventus has double upgraded the stonecutter workers, sorry, all the workers. That just cost him 10 more food. But they're a lot more tanky. He still loses 5 workers on the stonecutter. Hunting is gone. I would say Geko should be happy with himself. Maybe even back off. But what's really important is he needs to make units. He's not making guardians, which he's not. He's gonna fall behind long term. He could have used this opportunity to have 4 guardians at least. Arguably 5. Ranger will go down. But at these early levels, they don't provide too much experience, these heroes. So it's okay to lose it. Better than to waste a potion. Rather give a few hundred XP to the other person. It's all good. It's like a free respawn for full health. Ranger now restarted and the guardians are finally being made. We'll need like 3 or 4. To be able to take on the Medusa, but there's a lot of creeps in the back still, and Geko will have to spend a lot of time reclaiming these sectors, or claiming them for the first time rather. Meanwhile, Laventus will build up and have a handful of units out, no doubt. Never mind, he's not got anything for that right now. He's gonna get stone halls, and the frontier post is coming up. He's got a charburner here. In the main, he's got double hunting cabins, so no charburner in the main whatsoever. Kind of signifies that he's maybe not all that interested in sentries. He just has a charburner to keep expanding. Double stonecutter here, so he's got like 6 stonecutters right now. Yep, that's exactly what it is. A very economic dwarf, but he's had a lot of losses early, so he needs that. Groves are coming up. Even more coming up. Oh man. Geko wants to all in here, I think. That's gonna be so many guardians. The sooner that Laventus can find that... Oh, he's right here with the hero. He's good to go. He's seen it. He's seen all the guardians. He knows what's up. He needs to prepare for this. The more axe wielders he can make, the better off he'll be. They'd be having a pretty good fight here. Then he can make sentries. He can also get level 5. That's hot. That may be easier said than done in the face of such pressure. On this map, you do need to kill both Medusa camps or one of these, and the Adamantium Golem option is not the easy one. That said, Dwarven buildings are pretty good, if you have Frontier Post, that is. Otherwise, the Shrine of Growth 1 is pretty comparable with the Scouting Post. That's nothing special. It's this one where you really get going. 7,500, that's nice. A lot better than a Shrine of Growth 2 at 6,000 health. So yeah, the elves are more attacky than dwarves are. Especially these guardians. Where is Laventus' population? He just keeps building stuff. I have to teleport back to save this. And he's doing it right away. Guardians are doing work for sure. That should be 2 relatively quick takedowns on the Guardians, drastically reducing the damage that's coming in. So I do think that Laventus will lose the base. Oh, it just upgraded to the Frontier Post. No way. Almost doubling the remaining health. And yeah, that's gonna be several units taken down. Repair keeps going. Oh my god. These 2 Guardians are so weak if Laventus just turned around and fought them. Wow. I guess they'll keep going, but that does expose them quite a bit. And Hierophant does have the fancy crossbow now with the gold finish. It's 154 damage per shot. And that special shot, kill shot is 192. As for Geko, the Hail of Arrows is 168 magic damage, and he has the Wolf, which is also a really nice tank here. He's got the True Shot for 210 damage. It's the normal attacks of the Ranger that are not as impressive, not nearly. So the elves do take this over. Double growth coming up again from Geko. He's got 51 stone. What's he gonna do with it? Feel like the elves start needing farms soon. Well, the Medusas are getting taken over. And Geko sure likes printing out the Guardians. I'm gonna teleport back to try to save this, but now, honestly, Laventus is starting to have some units. It's just half the population of the elves, and the printing of the Guardians still continues. And Geko still has some food, but surely he can't afford that many groves. That's a lot. Each of the Guardians costs 8 food, so he can make like 2 or 3. I don't think he can make 6 at a time. That would have been better invested into something else. Now Laventus will take advantage of the situation that the elves have left. Might be able to get the Shrine of Growth down. As he got some pretty strong units too there. Axe-wielders are gonna try to do what they can. Showing this building who's boss. Should have made it out of stone, you fools. Ooh, missing the hail of arrows. That is unfortunate for Geko. He really needed that little win. Might get it, but right now the Ranger is getting knocked down. A lot of damage will be coming through from the sentries. And no doubt even more from the Hierophant. Oh my god, 12 health. No way. These sentries are still within shooting range, but Laventus pulls them back. That has got to be so tilting. 12 health and the Ranger survives. What just happened? Very nice kill. Loses the base for it though. But when rebuilt, there's a lot of pick-me-ups. Laventus is, however, going tier 2. Dwarves get away with a smaller sector count, and they do have this on the other side, so it's not looking too bad. Absolutely no tech coming out of the elves. It's just more Guardian printing. So with the teleport, they get a really good surround here on the dwarves. Axilus are having to run. None of them really get caught though in terms of pathing. That was not a full surround. Could have been better, but still several Axilus row died. That was a good surround there on that one. I feel like that could have been more. Laventus is still very close in population, so I think Geko needed that. Good hail of arrows though. Tell you what, this is still not going too bad. I like the split between ranged and melee guardians here, but I'm not sure if it's enough. Maybe all of them needed to be melee to just maximize that damage output. Level 5 is reached for the ranger. What's she gonna pick? She needs some high impact skill right away, but the points are not being assigned. 2 are available. No explosion on the wolf, no nothing. Wolf is dead. And Shrine of Growth is the only thing that really keeps Geko going here, as he's now behind in population. And I think the rush is essentially over. There's 12 Auxiliars, 11 sentries, and Laventus is pumping from 5 stone halls. Gonna run out soon of hunt, so you will need to replace that with a little bit of farming. But for now, he's getting further hunting cabins. Going to the shop, buying a drink. And then we've got Ranger still not assigned level 5 point. Oh my god, imagine having a material sacrifice here as a surprise. Might be nice. But certainly can't get away without it. Or even Moonval, just something, anything. Anything that isn't holding the points. That could cost the game for Geko. Gonna try to teleport back again. Gets a decent surround again. But we've got so many sentries that are all spread out. Meanwhile, these melee units of Geko are just running around, trying to path around stuff, getting ordered to pull back. And then attack again. All this time not getting spent fighting. And finally we have Earth Shapers, which are going to take advantage of the negative magic resist of Guardians. And that is going to be the end, as they are super healthy and super tough. With good attacks too, that are better than those of the Axe Wielders actually. Especially against that kind of target. So Dwarves are taking back the base. And I'm not even sure any of these weak units are getting picked off. It's easy 3 kills right there, maybe even 4 with proper targeting, but Geko isn't taking it. I think that might be just too many misplays here. Laventus is too good to let that slip. Look at all the army he pumped out. My goodness. I wouldn't want to fight against that. Geko has a good amount of bases, but it's not really more than what Laventus has. And now Laventus taking the middle. More stone, iron, all that stuff unlocked. Meat is running out in the main. It's the only good news right now for Geko. I'm gonna try to hit another base, but what is there to stop this? Not much. Going for the iron mines and the stone cutters. I mean, those will be easy enough to take down. I don't think Laventus is coming back for it. He's just gonna take this sector over. There's more hunt here. It's exactly what he needs. Doesn't look like he's teleporting in. But aren't we kind of at the point where he can just go and attack? Yeah. Go on the offensive. Cut through the back. And there will be no Geko left. There's a lot of random Guardians all over the place, so I think they might still be able to hold the main, but it's a tough situation after losing that many sectors. The Guardians cannot fight this 45 outpost. Too many will die. All of these weak ones, I think, might go down. Or maybe not. Oh, he's getting the hero. Oh my god, he got the hero. She can't teleport back. This is a free shot to the main. Geko is super dead right now. Oh my god. There is no way to save this base. The Guardians, there's no way they can get home. They don't have any way to teleport. What a shot that was. Laventus. He's got the main. He's gonna advance into the top 8 of the Heart of the Inferno Golem tournament. Well freaking done. Geko's Sanctum will fall. But that's not it for him. We're gonna check what the results were for him in the losers round of the group. GG. I'm just gonna quickly tab out here and cheat and check. Hold up. Looks like Geko has actually advanced into the top 8 as well, defeating Talha in the losers round 3-1. So you'll see more of him in this tournament as well. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.